find yourself in a wonderful, relaxed position. Make sure you're warm as you're going to drift into a beautiful, deep state of trance that takes you on a magical journey inward towards your mind and your subconscious, changing all the old patterns, creating new loops for your mind and neural pathways between your left brain and your right brain. Now, as you're comfortable and relaxed, I'd like you to look up at the ceiling towards the top of your head. I'm going to count from 5 down to 0, and I'd like you to keep your eyes fixated on a spot in the ceiling looking up towards your forehead. 5, looking at the ceiling, feeling your eyes, the tightness between them. 4, concentrating on your breathing and looking at the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Now close your eyes and just feel the relaxation now in the muscles between the eyes, how they're completely melting and relaxing. This is your first step towards complete relaxation. Take in another deep breath and hold it. And now exhale, allowing yourself to relax more and more. Feeling your shoulders melt away. So you may shift them a little bit just to get them more comfortable. And you notice you're just relaxing more and more, farther and deeper into your mind, melting away as you relax farther down, more and more comfortable, peaceful, drifting farther down. And your mind and your body continues to go into a beautiful theta state, which is 4 beats per second, and the subconscious knows exactly how to attain this. Trusting in the mind and the body, trusting in yourself, you are now going deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed. And all the magic in life and all the experiences of redirecting thoughts and will into your power and control is exactly the gain and the aim and the direction that we're going into now. So allowing that beautiful critic within you that knows all, the little rebel within you that tells you what to do, even when it's not good for you. All these aspects of yourself now, we are retiring. These sides are being given a beautiful retirement package, and you can see them drifting away to another location, far away, someplace tropical, warm, wherever it is that you feel that they would enjoy their loveliest time. And now you'd like to make some new changes for your own mind, your own body. So by just allowing yourself to drift in and out, sometimes you will hear my voice, and other times it wander away, and all this is fine. As you just relax more and more, and just allow the critical analyzer in there to just drift away. Just relax for a while. There we go. Just putting the mind farther in, deeper down. And the more that you allow, the deeper this goes. The subconscious is very aware of all things that you have created, from the very day you were born until now. Your subconscious is amazing, absolutely wonderful, just like you are, an amazing mechanism that is all interconnected. With every breath you take in, breathing in that beautiful oxygen into your lungs, and as you exhale, you release all tensions. And then breathing in again that beautiful oxygen into the lungs, filling the lungs with that healthy, beautiful, clean, fresh air. This is wonderful, clean, fresh air. How it fills the lungs and the fibers. And that beautiful, clean, fresh air is washing away any of the tars or nicotine, any of the stains on the lungs, the pains and the wounds that it has on that beautiful, lovely pink flesh and tissue. It's just washing away any of the pain or discomfort in the lungs, washing the tar away, and seeing the ooze come off the lungs easily and gently, evaporating by this beautiful, clean, fresh air that you breathe in. This is wonderful, clean, fresh air into the lungs. Breathing in deeper into your lungs, up into the chest, raising your beautiful sights into a beautiful, happy thought of joy, laughter, and love. So that every breath you take in brings you back into a beautiful place that is calm, peaceful, loving, and playful. I'd like you now to imagine a time or an experience where you were quite happy and delightful. You felt very strong and confident. You felt alive, playful, joyful. And now that you have this imagination or this thought or this memory of an experience or time, I would like you to expand it now bigger and bigger, all the way around your body, that feeling of confidence, of strength, of power, of feeling on top of the world and happy within. Expanding it, and now I'd like you to breathe that into your lungs. Breathe that joy, that happiness, and that love into all the lung tissue. Again, seeing all the lungs filled with love and compassion, with joy, happiness, and playful laughter. Redirecting what your body and your temple means, as it is so much integrated into all that is, that this part of you, your mind and your body, are as one now. So the deeper you go in, the farther into those beautiful, precious lungs. Feeling every breath you take as life, as loving and nurturing to your mind oxygenating the eyes for you to see, creating beautiful clarity within the muscles, within the brain itself, and the hearing, and the oxygen that swirls to the skin and allows it to breathe, creates life for you every breath you take. And now I want you to think about a time when you had a nicotine or cigarette, and how this has plugged up millions of cells and rendered them absolutely useless, floating around in your bloodstream, choking off the flow of oxygen to the brain, allowing your lungs to tighten, your shoulders to curl, your neck to tighten, and how your body feels clouded with this mist of a shadow that you think keeps you protected, or you may feel safe, comfortable in your addiction or your habit, your perpetual routine that is consistently dragging you deeper and farther down into lack of self-control, lack of discipline, and a deep resentment to yourself within. This is extreme. The emotions feel heavy and dark, painful and sorrowful. And at this point, the self-esteem wants to run towards what is familiar and comfortable, which at one time was nicotine, was a small 3-inch piece of rolled up paper with a whole lot of chemicals that are extremely carcinogenic to the body, mind, and spirit. So what you are suffocating is the emotion and the lack of self-discipline. There is no punishment. All there is tension, nervousness, or a memory or a connection where nicotine feels that it is comforting. So we're going to redirect this now. As nicotine is not helpful for feeling good about yourself, if anything, it is when you're not feeling good that you just want to continually enhancing the not feeling good. So let's erase that whole picture. The subconscious now is going to collect any of that information in the brain that feels that they're unworthy or they're not good enough, or feel overwhelmed with life's stressful situations, any of the stress and pains and fears in life within, pulling that all from your body, like pouring and pulling tar out of the body, big blobs of goo coming out of your veins and arteries as it's being sucked out of your body now. And imagine all of that going away, and allowing this to completely release from your mind, body, and experience. And instead, when you feel these moments of stress, worrying about work, worrying about whatever it is that comes up to make you so uncomfortable with yourself and your body and your situation, washing that whole experience away. And instead, we're going to see a beautiful lungs with the breath that allow you to be strong and confident in those situations. where you can take a situation that's stressful to breathe in into your center. Come back to balance. Come back to your strength and your power, your discipline in yourself. You know you can do this. You've disciplined yourself to do many good things in your life. You are strong and you are confident, and you know you are. When you're pushed up against a wall, you know you are strong. You know you are powerful. You know you can follow through with what your choices are. So don't lie to me or to yourself, because I can see and I know that you are able to do this. You are powerful. You are stronger, and don't forget this. Now I want you to imagine a time when you're craving a cigarette. Feel how you don't have any self-control, how you think you need that nicotine more than you need your lungs or your life. So see that the craving has taken its control over you. Now you're going to stop yourself. You're going to stop yourself from ever needing to do this again. Are you ready for this? And are you willing to do this? Okay, now let's completely erase that from your mind. That you no longer need to be controlled by nicotine or by cravings. Just see that washing away out of the mind, erasing and cleaning and clearing. The subconscious is also collecting any connections that cigarettes and nicotine is a craving. So just washing that away, letting it go. Instead, in those moments when you may think that you feel that you are craving, just take a nice deep breath in. Fill your lungs with air. And just continue this for about 3 times, slowly and gentle. And you may even want to take yourself outside for some fresh air, some time for yourself. You do not need to have the nicotine, but you may need the space, and that's fine. You just allow the adrenal glands to relax and the emotions to stay calm and peaceful, knowing that you have power and strength over your will and your mind. I would like you to think about a time when you first gave that away. What happened to your will and strength? Knowing that nicotine is bad for you, and yet you still went ahead anyways. And I would like the mature self of you to go back into time, remembering an experience when you first decided to have nicotine. And I'd like the adult side of you to go to the child within, or the young adult, the younger self, and to explain to them that this is not necessary to continue doing, and that you're cutting the ties and the chains and the connection to this experience now. And now washing it away, erasing it from the mind. And instead, what we put in there is strength and confidence. The person that you may have been or wanted to have been or are or have experienced at times, you are now enhancing into a beautiful, radiant, confident individual where you're strong, content, and happy of your successes inside of you. Now there's times when you smoke because you like the idea of the comfort of it, the habit, after a cup of coffee, after some alcohol, even after having sex, that some people will say that this is important to them or that this is the hardest time. So I'd like you to take your time to imagine yourself in those situations. The feeling of how it feels to be in any of those given situations. The comfort and the smell of the coffee. Or let your imagination wander to wherever you need to. And then when you're in that situation, this time, erase the nicotine afterwards. That part of it doesn't have to be there. Matter of fact, that is not part of an equation with that. So instead of it being a plus, it's more of a negative, a minus into something that is taste awful. It's not very good to the taste buds or to the teeth. And so those don't feel good with the coffee anymore because it makes the coffee taste different. Either or, after or beginning, erasing the comfort zone to that. The nurturing aspect? What nurturing aspect? Don't fool your mind or your integrity of who you are as a human being. And you are phenomenal. You are amazing. Feeling that of everybody's emotions and feelings around you. So you cloud yourself with a cover of protection. Well, we are now erasing that completely. And instead, we're putting a beautiful, radiant protection of light around you that keeps all negativity, cruelness, unkindness from others to not affect you in any way, shape, or form. Instead, it bounces off of you, and your love and your radiance and your laughter shines through with confidence, comfort in the body and in the presence of all people around you, where you're confident and strong about who you are and you're able to breathe. Breathing again brings you back to that beautiful, illuminated, shining, happy, beautiful person that you are, who's strong, who has the willpower, who has the strength to say no, as you have proven this to yourself many times. You have the discipline to follow through with finishing something that you know and you know is bad for you and you dislike. You would do that to any human being that would do that to you, that would cause you such pain and suffering. You would detach and keep them far away from you. That is the nicotine, far away from you. It is not your friend. It is not your entertainment. Fresh air is your entertainment. Fresh air is your joy and life-giving experience. And now feeling comfortable with feeling comfortable. Allow your skin to be comfortable within. Breathing. Feeling calm in panicking situations, feeling calm in stressful situations, feeling calm in any given situation that may otherwise make you feel afraid. It's all washing away. Your power and strength is replacing that. A phenomenal well of confidence is springing forth from the inside, all through your body and expanding out from your body, all around you to your friends, family, and foe. Amazing that you are strong, healthy. You have the will of 1,000 angels keeping you safe and strong. and that you breathe easy and confident, and that your body recovers exceptionally well and quickly. You heal phenomenally well in your lungs. Your heart clears and cleanses easily. And you release yourself from this nicotine bondage easily and gently, in the mind as well as in the softness of the heart. And just joy and love radiates through every cell, and the body cleanses and washes away any dead cells in an easy, gentle way. More oxygen is entering into the brain. The skin is radiating and glowing as you breathe fresh air and oxygen into your lungs all day long. You have the strength and will of 1,000 men. You are confident. You are powerful, and you are disciplined. You take control of yourself and your experiences now. You are in power, you are in control of what you allow in and what you allow all around you, which is good, strong, and healthy. Fresh air, clear, happy, and joyous experiences with playful laughter, and in stressful situations through breath and breathing, you come back to complete center. And now I'd like you to think about a time when you normally would feel extremely stressful, the worst scenario you can ever imagine that would cause you the greatest amount of stress. See and feel how that would encourage you to want to go towards a cigarette. And now in this situation, you're going to see that yes, you will have to deal with the stress, but you do not need to have nicotine with it. Erase that from your mind. Disconnect from that belief system. We'll also not want to create that which we imagined. So we will wash that away as well. Instead, we will create beautiful joy, happiness, and confidence and strength. And even through the most challenging experiences, stress will not help you. Instead, being clear, concise within the mind, body, following the discipline, and taking care of the body, health, and mind, doing your highest good in all situations is the best that you can do, and all that is asked. Now when you come out of this beautiful state of theta, you're going to retain all of this information, and you are on your direction, in your way to being absolutely free of nicotine. I would like you to say to yourself now, I am a non-smoker. I do not need nicotine anymore. I do not crave nicotine. I am stronger than this. I can stop myself from the cravings by breathing. There is nothing that is so stressful in life that will ever make me need or want for nicotine again. Other people's cravings will not encourage me. I am in total power and control of my mind, and I have a strong sense and ability to say no. You are strong and confident. You are aware of yourself. I am aware of myself. You are one strong individual. You are I am. The power is within the mind, bringing down into the subconscious, down into the root of the neck, down the spine, into the hips, down the legs, down the feet, into the earth, farther into the earth, where you are one within the side of the oceans, the mountains, the rivers. And from the mountains we go into the beautiful oxygen, the air that we breathe, the wind that blows between the trees. This is air. This is life. Being comfortable inside your body and glowing, radiant life force through your lungs, your mind, and your heart. Now coming back into the body, one, feeling strong and confident, and anytime you hear this, you will go deeper into consciousness and subconsciousness, and the effectiveness will work 1,000 times more. 2, getting more and more aware, coming back into the body, fully present. 3, breathing in some more air. As you are healthy, you are in control, you are happy and joyous. 4, breathing in some more. Feeling happy, confident, strong. You'll know that anytime you go into this hypnosis, it will work 1,000 times more until you do not need it anymore. 5, opening your eyes, being totally present, awake,